What's up, everybody? Welcome back to PokeNick. Today, we're not opening cards. I'm waiting for some more brilliant stars to get shipped to me. So, we're going to check out Jaiden Animation's first Pokemon Nuzlocke. A little backstory, I have never done a Nuzlocke of any Pokemon game. I'm tempted to do one on the channel at some point in the future. I don't have a very good knowledge of, Pokemon as like, the video games with like abilities and type matchups and stuff, so. And I've never seen this. I've seen it go around, I've seen it on a bunch of other YouTubers' channels, and I never watched it because it didn't interest me. But over the last few weeks, I've been watching some Nuzlockes from bigger channels, and I've actually enjoyed the concept. So, let's go ahead and check this out. This was from a couple of years ago now. I attempted my first Pokemon Nuzlocke by Jaiden Animations. I'll leave her a link in the description. And I've seen some of her other videos. She's an amazing artist. So if you don't know her, check her out. I mean, I'm one person with less than 40 subscribers, so what the fuck am I? Who am I to give her a shout out, But without further ado, we're in for a long one, my friends. Or a little over 17 minutes? I can't see, it's a little, whatever. Shut up. 3, 2, 1, play.
Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called a Pokemon Nuzlocke. You can only catch the first Pokemon you run into per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it anymore. And you have to nickname your Pokemon to get more attached to them. That means if you aren't careful, you can technically lose a Pokemon game under those conditions. I've wanted to do a Nuzlocke for the longest time. I've started a couple in the past, but never actually got to finish any because busy. But today's the day that all changes. I decided to make a video on my first full attempt at a Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Let's see how it went. After breaking free from the back of the moving truck my mom stuffed me in and introducing myself to the neighbor Brendan, the kid that I always thought was a monkey said that he heard screaming up ahead. Professor Birch is getting mauled by a level 2 Poochyena, so I let his Torchic out and she scratches the crap out of it. He gifts me Torchic for rescuing him, and I name her Teriyaki, my first Pokemon. Walking up the route more, I run into Brendan, who challenges me to a battle, where Teriyaki proceeds to also scratch the crap out of his Mudkip. Good job, Teriyaki, you're 2 for 2, doing great. Professor Birch gives me 5 Pokeballs, and the Nuzlocke has officially started. I walked back up to catch my first Pokemon and ran into a Zigzagoon. Alright, not the best, but I can work with this. I think we're gonna have a really awesome adventure. Dude! So Teriyaki one-shotted Zigzagoon with a critical hit scratch, but whatever. Contain your murder a little bit, alright, guy? Route 102 is right around the corner, and that's where I was able to catch Corn the Seedot. Look at us, couple of friends ready to take on the Hoenn region together. After watching the weird kid Wally struggle to catch his first Pokemon, I continued on to Route 104 and found a little Tailo in the grass. Aggressive and screams and hungry.
My first playthrough team.
Oh yeah.
Torchic and
I know your name. In Petalburg Forest, a Team Magma grunt jumps some random professor, so Ari and Teriyaki peck his eyes out. Oh, hello, Shroomish. I'm gonna name you Onion. I make it to Rustboro, and while getting ready to take on Roxanne's gym, Teriyaki kills another Zigzagoon I was about to catch. What's your problem with Zigzagoons, dude? But it turned out alright, because she also ended up evolving. Onion was able to destroy Roxanne with ease, and we got our first gym badge. Exiting the gym, we catch a glance that Team Magma is up to no good again. Something about the scorching earth or something. And this old man exclaims that they stole his Pico. Here's your dog. Also, you're coming with me. The mayor thanks me by turning me into his errand boy, and I arrive in Dewford to give a letter to Stephen. Alright, what do we got?
Oof.
Ugh.
Mawile?
Okay, chomps. After finding Steven, it was time to take on Brawly, the next gym leader. Ari's a stone-cold killer, and easily earned MVP in that fight. Things were going well, 2 badges in, and the team is looking good. On my way to the next city, I caught a tentacle on the beach. Squidward. And after beating Team Magma and Brendan again in Slateport, it was time again to get ready for the gym battle with Watson. But as I was fighting some trainers, Chomps the Mawile got electrocuted a bit too hard and was killed. Jaiden, let's battle. I want to show you how strong I am. Okay. Ari, this is an electric gym. You're not allowed to fight in here, so you can just wait outside.
Smart.
While battling the gym trainers, Onion evolved into Breloom, and together with Teriyaki, they were able to get another victory. Now we were riding high. 3 gym badges in and no main casualties. With our massive confidence, we decided to take on the Windstraight family's challenge of beating all their family members. I had Squidward out front to get him some experience, but we ran into some troubles with Grandma. Oh god, it's gonna do a high jump kick. We can take him out, but I need a clean switch first. So I had to sacrifice Hushchild the Whismer, but honestly that was the safest move to ensure no one else died. Goodbye, Hushchild.
I can't
You might be missed. While we were heading to Fall Arbor, fighting some trainers, Ari evolved. Oh, look at my big bird. Oh, look at you.
I never used to.
We were almost to town, but we had to get through the sooty grass on 113. Oh, jeez. Alright, Barf, get in there with the rest of them. I walked into Meteor Falls to see Team Aqua and Team Magma arguing about water and rocks. Can I go?
I can't with their animations, dude. They're so
They kept complaining and I had to go up the volcano they were blocking to fight Maxie, the Team Magma leader. That was a hard fight. Onion and Teriyaki were able to take out his Mightyena and Camerupt, but his Golbat hit hard. I ended up having to switch in Ari and double team up to win the battle. Not the most honorable of strategies, but it worked and we're moving on. On the way down the volcano, I ran into a Machop. Oh, hello there, Chad. What?
Chad.
You're a female? Did I stutter? We arrived in Lava Ridge Town and started getting through Flannery's gym. During that time, Squidward was almost killed by a Fury swiping Kecleon. Fury swipes. Oh my gosh, that does a lot of damage. Stop! But when it came time to battle, he pulled his weight and more. Honestly, with the team, there wasn't much I could have done to Flannery's fire Pokemon, but Squidward came in clutch by learning Bubble Beam, and it was all over for her. Badge 4, under our belt. Brendan met up with us outside the gym to give us goggles so we could walk in the sandstorms. I found a claw fossil, and Anorith was born. I didn't know what to name it, so my friend named him Gary. Now it was time for the 5th gym. After some training, Chad evolved into Machoke, and the team was leveled up. I started the battle with Ari, and after realizing I was in trouble...
Oh, this battle. Jeez.
Yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage.
Let me pause. Even in a regular playthrough, this battle is so difficult for no reason. Like, these slaking it so hard. Like, I know as a kid, I think, how old was I? 8 when this game came out? I got it for Christmas when I was a kid with the Game Boy SP. I know, I'm old. But, this gym specifically, I swear, I was the most obnoxious child when it came to this gym because I would scream, I can't beat it! And I'd get yelled at. But it just I need to play through Gen 3 again. Obviously, it would be emulated. Maybe I'll do a video. Just because, why not? And, what? First off, Jaiden animations is her animations are so expressive. I know I said that throughout the first 6.5 minutes of this, but it's so fun to watch her content. And the little that I've seen from her, it has been amazing. Alright, let's get back into this. And I've talked enough. I probably won't pause again unless I have something to add.
I managed to squeak by with more double teams.
I felt that.
Ari was barely able to take out the first slacking, so when the second, stronger one came out, I knew I had to use a different strategy. I brought out Onion to leech seed it and try and get more chip damage in, which worked, but he was also killed by Slacking's facade, which I thought he could take.
Rest in
Chad was able to finish
peace.
off the rest of the fight, but that was the first death that actually hurt. I'm not
That's
crying.
hard.
Someone's just chopping onions in here.
No,
But with every
no.
down, there's an up.
No.
And Corn stepped up and was ready to fill Onion's spot. While passing through Mauville again, Watson asked us to help him turn off the city's generator, and while down there I found
I'll pause again. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the creator Like, the first person that did this named Nuzlocke after Nuzleaf. Correct me if I'm wrong or that I'm an idiot. Just tell me. Let's continue.
Might. You want to come with? Okay. We kept
Never
on
used
our
the
way
Magnum.
catching
Well,
Spurky the
I used
Electrike, and
Magnezone
while
in
fighting
Legends,
some
but
trainers, Corn survived 2 very close calls. He took a Swords Dance boosted Fury Cutter by Ninjask, and a misclick from me which resulted in him tanking a wing attack from a Talo. No, no, no! No, 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 no! Corn, no! Oh. Dude,
that was
Corn,
luck.
I'm so sorry. You're such a trooper. Good news is Squidward evolved.
I have no idea what I'm talking
so
about.
That's neat. We arrived in Fortree City, and this was a gym I was really nervous about. Not only did we not have a good team to take on a flying type
Caught my
gym,
finger and it
but
hurts
Winona's
real bad.
Altaria is notorious for sweeping teams if she sets up too many dragon
Okay, I got more to say.
dances.
So, again, I played Gen 3 maybe 150 times in my life, or more, give or take. Pokemon Sapphire was the first game that I actually played all the way through, because I like Blue better than Red. I had both games as a kid, but I like Blue better than Red, which is, whatever. Winona always fucked me up. Every single time. That Altaria is so OP at that point in the game. You don't have anything that will actually be super effective against it, at least to my knowledge. Because again, like I said in the beginning, I'm not good with type matchups. I am as casual of a Pokemon player as you get. Like, my focus is TCG. It always has been TCG and always will be TCG. But I love the games. I put 200 hours into Legends Arceus, so. But let's get back into this.
I went to the grass to train up the team, and the worst happened.
No.
Corn was killed by pin missile from a Zigzagoon.
Not a Zigzagoon.
Wait, no.
They got their revenge.
Corn, no, Corn!
Not
You
Corn.
monster! How could you do this? Is this why you kept trying to kill all the Zigzagoons? I want to think that Corn
They got all
sacrificed
the revenge.
himself because he knew we were at too much of a disadvantage going into Winona's gym, and by opening up a space, we could get the type advantage we needed to stand a chance. With a heavy heart,
Yeah, I'm
I
an
brought
idiot.
Zip Zap Zop the Magnemite
Electric
to the team,
would have been smart.
and
I'm
realized
an
how
idiot.
much more grinding I was gonna have to do.
Oof.
I had to fight so many Merrills to get Zip Zap Zop on par with the rest of the team. You want to know how many? The move Thunderbolt can be used 15 times before it runs out, and I had to go back to the Pokemon Center almost 6 separate times to refill it, meaning Zip Zap Zop killed more than 80 Marill that were living in that lake. Winona
The Marill
led
are now
with
endangered in
Swallow, which
Hoenn.
Zip Zap Zop was able to take out, but she immediately brought out Altaria, which made me very scared
This is
because
scary.
I know she's got Earthquake on that thing. I didn't have a clean switch, and I knew no one on the team could take 2 hits from this Cloud Bird, so I ultimately decided that I'd have to have Zip Zap Zop paralyze it in exchange for his death. Goodbye, Zip Zap Zop. You weren't here
Salute.
for long, but your efforts will not be in vain. Oh my god! Somehow Zip Zap Zop lived the Earthquake
That's impressive.
on 2 HP like a mad lad.
You could tell
Corn
this was
must
2
have
years
been
ago.
looking down on us for that one, because there was definitely a 90% chance Zip Zap Zop was supposed to die there. With that
Yeah.
string of luck, I was able to switch Ari in for
Ground
Zip Zap
type
Zop
move
to
on
predict
an
another
electric type?
Earthquake, and started chipping away at the Altaria, which
Do it.
was not gonna be easy. She was already starting to stack up those dragon dances, which make her moves even more powerful, and I was legitimately sweating. But with what little luck we had left, Winona got greedy and tried to get in that last dragon dance, and that's when Ari was able to swoop in and snipe that kill. If that Altaria would have decided to attack at any point, she would have one-shotted anyone and everyone on my team. Thank you, Corn. You shined your photosynthesis onto us. From there, I was able to heal up Zip Zap Zop and sweep the rest of her team. The 6th gym badge was ours. Outside the Safari Zone, I found a Duskull I was able to catch. I tried to have Gary on the team since resurrecting him from the dirt, but he honestly has like no moves that do damage, so I decided to replace him with Sin. We arrived in Lily Cove and I tried fishing on the beach for a Pokemon, but Chad punched the Whalmer I reeled up too hard and killed it. We stormed Team Magma's base, and while trying to get the Master Ball they've got on the ground, an Electrode exploded and almost killed Chad, which was uncalled for. After beating their admin, they escaped into a submarine, and I went on to fight the next gym. Tate and Liza were the first double battle gym leaders, and I didn't realize until too late that I was just a tad underleveled for them.
I gotta pause. You see me wincing? I'm gonna edit this part out. I threw out my back earlier today, and I am in the worst possible pain. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go.
They don't have any more than 2 Pokemon, so I think we should
I have 2 Pokemon,
okay.
but this is a tough gym.
42?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's the one thing about Gen 3. The level gap from the 6th to 7th gym is insane. Like, it goes up so much. I don't know what they expect you to do. I don't know if they just expect you to train with wild Pokemon or what. But I guess that's how games were back then. They didn't really think about it being thought about it being a challenge and not catering to the younger audience. So I don't know. Let's go.
Sin and Zip Zap Zop made a good duo, being able to confuse and paralyze them, but Solrock managed to get off a Sunny Day powered flamethrower in Zip Zap Zop's face, which totally killed him. That really sucked. He put in so much work for the team and really carried us this far. The rest of this fight's for you, Zip Zap Zop. Squidward came out, and together with Sin, were able to finish off the duo, getting us our 7th gym badge. Alright, Spurky, you're up. I think I single-handedly wiped out the entire water Pokemon population between Zip Zap Zop and Spurky. I went to Shoal Cave and caught Blubby the Spheal, and went out to take on Maxie one last time. For some reason, I didn't learn my lesson when being underleveled for Tate and Liza, because I was even more underleveled for Maxie.
My Deanna.
It doesn't go down? This fight was rough. Chad was able to take out his Mightyena, but I resorted to
That was an accurate representation of me as a child.
And luck wasn't on my side here, because Squidward was killed by a high roll wing attack. The way Pokemon works is there's a small range of damage an attack can do. It's not actually the same all the time, and it's kinda based on chance. So even though it looked like Squidward could have lived 2 wing attacks, Maxie was able to get a low roll on the first one, and a high roll on the second, which was the death of Squidward. But it wasn't time to give up. We had to persevere. For Squidward. Ari came in and took out the Crobat, and lived on 1 HP when hit by Camerap's Rock Slide. It was a tough battle, but we squeaked by. Barely. After that fight, I needed to take a step back and seriously grind up the team again. If we were just a bit more underleveled, we would have been murdered. Blubby joined the team and we got to work, eventually arriving in Sutopolis. Steven and the Sutopolis gym leader Wallace were there, saying Groudon was in the cave because someone used the wrong orb and pissed him off. So I went in there, walked up to Groudon, and Master Balled him immediately. There's no way I'm fighting Groudon. Now get in the box! While fighting Wallace, Spurky was able to take out his Luvdisc and Celio. Sin beat his Whiscash, and Chad finished off the Milotic. The team was perfect. And after obtaining our final gym badge, I knew we were ready for the Elite Four. We got through Victory Road. Wally tried to fight us for the last time, but he just needs to stop. We exited the cave, and there it was. The final challenge. Here we go. Sydney was up first, and honestly, he wasn't a challenge at all. Chad and Teriyaki were able to take care of his team with ease. Phoebe was in difficult either, with Sin and Blubby being MVPs. Glacia was a bit tougher. Teriyaki was able to take out her Glalie and Spurky could handle her Celios, but her Walrein was the big problem. Walreins are thick, can tank a lot of hits, and can do a lot of damage. I would know.
Those red eyes reminded me of the
have
alphas
one.
in Legends
I brought out
Arceus.
Chad and she was able to get in a good amount of damage, but she was ultimately killed by Blizzard. Sin came out to try and confuse it, but it broke through the confusion and landed a Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a one-hit KO move. It has a 30% chance of hitting the target and will fail if the target Pokemon's level is higher than the user's. But even under all those conditions, it hit, and Sin was killed. Two great team members, down and out. Chad was with us for so long and pulled so much weight, and Sin got us through some really tough battles. Even with those losses, we were able to finish Glacia off and move on to the final Elite Four member, Drake. Drake's got a tough team, but we've got a Blubby, and she wanted revenge for her fallen comrades. She ice beamed every single one of Drake's Pokemon. Just a straight up massacre. And with that, it was on to the last battle. Steven Stone. I was legitimately nervous. I led with Spurky to take out his Skarmory as quick as possible, and Blubby was able to take out his Claydol and Aggron, but then came his Metagross. This might be the end. Metagross is Steven's strongest Pokemon, so I needed to hinder it as much as I could before it started doing serious damage. I knew his Metagross had Earthquake, which would definitely take out most of my team, so I had to have Spurky Kamikaze to get a paralysis off. Blubby came out again, and after a lot of hard work, finally beat the Metagross by spamming Surf. Teriyaki was able to finish his Cradily, and his final Pokemon was Armaldo, Gary's final revenge for getting booted from the team. I brought out Blubby because Teriyaki was pretty weakened, and after realizing she gets two-shotted by him, I knew she was gonna have to die. So with a heavy heart, Blubby pulled off her last Surf, getting Armaldo in the red, and was killed.
No!
Teriyaki, the Pokemon who's been with us from the start, who's seen her friends die in front of her, the OG, refused to let any more murder happen. Onion, Corn, Zip Zap Zop, Squidward, Chad, Sin, Spurky, Blubby. Their zeros and ones won't go down in vain. One good kick to the head, and we did it. We completed the Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke. Teriyaki and Ari were the only survivors, but the whole team put in a lot of work to get us to number 1. A cheers to the true Mad Lads.
Dude, I'm gonna let this outro play so you guys could just get all the information and stuff. But Jaiden is an amazing animator. It was a lot of fun to watch this. I didn't really add much to it. I'm not very good at that. But I will react to all the other Pokemon ones that she has. Hopefully within the next couple of days. I cannot record it anymore tonight. I thought I could. The chair has kind of really made my back worse. So I'm going to cut it short here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel and you like Pokemon card content, I open packs. Eventually I'm going to start doing eBay stuff. I do a little bit of reaction here and there. If you want to see me do a Nuzlocke, let me know. That could be an interesting one-off video, where I just compact it all into one video. I hope playthrough. Only record the important moments in the game and kind of just go over it as I went through. And how many attempts it took, you know? But if not, then that's okay. I won't do it. I don't think this is going to get seen by very many people. I just want to keep rolling out content for you guys, for whoever watches it. So if you guys enjoyed this, again, my name is Nick. This is PokeNick, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.